All right, so this is part 3 of the history of the guitar rig, the studio guitar rig. So there's really not much left to this except these two just came back, and these are two American Professional 2s. And I will tell you, I'll play a little bit at the end. They're really nice, but they did take a lot of work and a little bit of an investment to get them the way I wanted them. They've got a little bit of that, that little bit of whatever they call it. The fretboard has a little bit, it has a little roundness to it. I don't know what they call it, I can't think of what it's called. It's 5 a.m, but it's not flat like certain Charvels and Jacksons and real flat guitar, real flat fretboards. These have a little radius to them, but here it is. So this is the Olympic White Professional 2 Tele, and this is that whatever Midnight Blue Professional 2 Strat. I've had this about 2 years. I love it. I play this guitar. These are the two guitars I play every day. The American Tele Strat, or the American Professional 2 Strat, and the WCR Les Paul. But now this is going to be the third one. These are the primary, and this is how it's set up. I thought this is going to be my primary stand of the stuff I use daily, and this is like kind of another tier of things. This is like other Les Pauls, other tunings, other purposes, basses, and then this one, same thing, other tier stuff, acoustics, baritones, and Danelectro 12-string. But this is the main thing. My thought was that, I just walk in, this is what I'm working with every day. So I've got my Les Paul WCR. Even though I've got Gibsons, I just love this guitar. I love the way it sounds. It stays in tune. It's just great. I've got my Tele, my Strat, and again I've got my this is J Mascis Jazzmaster. This one has a lot invested in it too. I mean, all three of these do. Like I put locking tuners on my Strat. I put locking tuners on the J Mascis, on the Jazzmaster, and I put Lawler P90s in the pickups. It's really nice. I had a fair amount of work done. Not as much work as these. From the factory, the neck, the fret job and the neck is better on the J Mascis than it is on these two. Both these two came in a little funky, but I like the guitars, and it was like I was at the point of no return. Because there was a point where it came like, wow, should I have, because you can see most of my guitars are kind of cheaper guitars. I'm not like, I'm not loaded up with Suhrs and, Tom Andersons and, whatever, the Paul Reed Smiths and stuff. I just don't have those. I don't know. I also like the classics. This being a WCR, that's a little bit like not my thing, but it's sunburst and it looks just like a Les Paul. So, but yeah, so kind of went down the rabbit hole, especially with these two. Yeah, the Tele thing, that was brain damaged. And then I've also got my Gretsch. I think I called it a Duo Jet. I think it's called a Pro Jet. Or no, it's called a Duo. I don't know. It's a cheapie. I've had it, again, this is since probably early 2000s. I've had that probably close to 20 years. I love that guitar. And again, I took the tailpiece that had the Bigsby. I took it apart and chucked it. So chuck so it doesn't move. It's the plate is, or the it's like a rotating bar. It's stuck, so it's a stable tailpiece. But there you go. And then again, I have this which now will go here. And yeah, and you know what I'll do now? I'll fire up the Tele and the Strat. I got these back yesterday from Elliot, who was fixing them, and he really, did some fret dressing, and he did a little fret leveling and a little sloping above the high, above the 12th fret, and it really, they're super nice. It's super nice. You can bend, and and I mean, I do more than I not only do like sometimes like 3 half-step bends. I mean, I grew up on Neil Schon, right? It's like I just get that going on, but also I play aggressive. Not all the time. Like I'm not just like banging on the guitar, but when the heat of the moment, and I have a lot of attack in the guitar, and not everybody does. So sometimes guitar techs don't have that kind of attack, so they play soft or whatever, or and then it's like oh, it's fine. And then I get on there and it's like, oh, it's all rattly. So I don't know. Could be user error on my part. But needless to say, I get paid because of the way I play. So, we have to figure out how to make this work. So anyway, here we go. We're going to fire these up. And yeah, we'll just maybe run it through a little Kemper action. But what's funny is there's like a weird little enigma with these Teles and Strats. Like what, as long as I've been playing Teles and Strats, it's like I have to listen to them sometimes just to remember, like, oh yeah, that what is the difference. So anyway, here you go. All right, so this is the end of this history of the guitar rig thing. And what's funny? As many years, I've been playing Strats since I was, 13, 12 or 13. I'm 59. I've been playing Strats for 45 years. Tele's not as long, but a lot. A lot of Tele. And it's still, there's like, I don't know. Some people really describe sound like real specifically. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, I know what a Strat sounds like. I know what a Tele sounds like, but it's like, I don't know. I guess, well, the bridge pickup on a Strat is obviously like bright, kind of narrow. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, we're just running a little matchless profile in the Kemper. Let me just give a little shout out. Whose is it? It's Michael Britt, M. Britt. See it? Yeah, this is a good one, right? Not a lot of gains. Kind of let us hear the guitars a little more. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go Strat 1. So we're just going to run down the positions and record a little second, and you can hear it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here's my American Professional 2, whatever, midnight blue, dark blue Strat, and it's been tricked out by Elliot. Yeah, he's got a little. I'm just getting used to it. It's nice though. There we go. Oh. It is 6:04. Here we go. You can kind of push on those high notes if you. Now, position 2. position 3, which is just middle position. So 1 is bridge, 2 is between bridge and middle, 3 is middle, 4 is between middle and neck, and 5 is neck. So here we go, back to position 3. Now position 4. And now position 5, neck. All right, so there is my beautiful Strat that is playing so beautifully now too. Yeah, I really put Elliott through the crucible on this, you know, trying to make it the way I want it. And the thing is, you know, I'm kind of naturally a bit of a picky person, but I'm not like an outwardly super picky person. Like if I go to a restaurant and the steak's like, I order it medium rare and it comes up like medium, I just eat it. I'm not, you know, I'm just, but the way guitars play is where I kind of am picky. And I don't know if it's just because I've played so long and I play so much, you know, I work all day. And also I used to be a guitar repair guy. So, you know, I'm kind of the worst guy to deal with a little bit. Anyway, here we go. So position 1 is bridge. 2 is between the 2 pickups. 3 is neck. And we'll do 4. 4 will be position 2, which is the 2 pickups with the push, which puts them in series instead of parallel, which they're normally in parallel. I haven't really ever used the series on any of these. It's a little bit too, ooh. But anyway, here we go. So here is Telly, position 1. That just has a beautiful snarl, very different than the Strat. For position 1, I don't use position 1 very often with the Strat. It's kind of not my thing. The Strat to me I'm more into like the 2 through 5. But the bridge is just, the bridge on a Telecaster is just, it's really nice, really yo. All right, here we go. So we're going to start now with position 2, which is both pickups on the American Professional 2 Olympic White Telecaster, purchased from Toddzilla at Sam Ash in Madison, Tennessee, and set up by Elliott, Pride, and a little bit with me too. You know, messed with it, but it was Elliott really did this. Here we go, position 2. I got so excited, I just couldn't hide it. Now I'm jacking it up. position 3, neck. Too much. Oh, let me lay that in there. So give me 1 second. It's that fine line. You know, you want that action low. This was the one that I got back last night. So let's just raise this high E just a hair. Let's just hear this. Yeah, we'll go with it down a little bit lower. Down, up a little high. Yeah, it's still low. I lowered it a little bit when I got it back from Elliot last night. So let's redo this. Well, you know what? Let's redo this. So here is position 3 on the telly. So this is position 2, but with the push series. Now just position 2. A little bit of clearance thing. Let me hear if that records. Let me hear if that records. A little bit. Yeah, you can hear it catch a little on the. Just. Wonder if I could fix that. Yeah. Probably would never play a part in anything I'm recording. Yeah, I had it. It's still a little lower than the rest. I mean, we're playing a game of inches here. It's really nice. Let's just try this. Yeah, that'll work. Man, it's still low. It's really low. Still a little bit. If I hit it a little softer, it's better. If I hit it harder, yeah, you say it digs. But I play a little more like that, so that could be a thing. If there's a spot in a song where when I'm recording it, I can hear it, I can just raise it, hit the spot, bring it back down. That is just money. So there it is. There's the difference between two Tellys. Very similar. Same type of pickups. They're the V-Mod 2, and I looked them up yesterday, and both bodies are alder. I've never looked up the body. I know that I guess Les Pauls are mahogany with maple top, but that's just I was like, what kind of body? I'm like, alder. What's alder? I've heard of it. Maybe it's a good wood. Hopefully, it's a good wood, right? Anyway. There's the history. There's a Telly and a Strat. I'm really happy I stuck with this Telly. This whole Telly situation of the last 2 weeks kind of aged me. That's the second one I bought. And I sold my Road Worn, which honestly I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll just keep it. But you know, with the house construction and all the travel that went down, it's like, you know, just free up a little bit of dough. So I sold the Road Worn. I got kind of mixed feelings about. I bought that new in 2009, so I've had that 14 years. I've made 1 million records with that guitar. All right. So that's the end of it. That's the history of some, like, I don't know what you'd call me, but you know, like some dude. Right, this is not like the history of Jimi Hendrix's guitaring. So, but you know, hey, if you're a YouTube guy and you like watching this stuff, you probably enjoyed it. I would have enjoyed it. So that's it. So yeah, have a good one. Thanks.